have a much bigger impact than they would have had traditionally. So it makes all the sense in the world to spend some time in Tennessee. Next weekend, I'm going to be in Iowa. I haven't forgotten about Iowa and New Hampshire and South Carolina, but Tennessee is going to be much more important than it has been in the past.
I was going to ask you, when are you going back to Iowa? You've answered that question next week. Let's talk about, you caught lightning in a bottle. I mean, just a few weeks ago, people weren't talking about Herman Cain. Now, everybody's talking about Herman Cain. I've been there. It's a good thing, but you also know that people are talking about you in ways that you wish they wouldn't, because now they're digging up everything you ever said, everything you ever did. I want you to discuss personally, how are you and your family dealing with this sort of sudden moment in the spotlight and some of the criticisms, and a lot of them just personal criticisms that come?
And that's a great point, Mike, because you've been there. Here's how we're dealing with it. Since the beginning of my campaign, I have left my family out of this. I've been criticized because, well, where's your wife? Well, she's at home. Because I want to go home to somebody that's still sane and she maintains that calmness and tranquility. So my wife provides calmness and tranquility for when I get home. And so with all of this newfound attention that I get, the good news is I'm used to it and I can handle it. But my family isn't subjected to it, and we're going to keep it that way. They will eventually see my wife and my family, but as my wife would say, my wife for 43 years, as she would say, she's not running for president. Herman is. And so as a result, I'm dealing with the criticism. And as you know, Mike, you're going to get fair criticism and unfair criticism. And because of having been in the radio business, having been an executive and a CEO, we learn to deal with those things in those leadership roles. So this is not a new rodeo that I haven't been to before.
Herman, what is the most unfair thing that has been said about you, the one thing you want to correct here today?
The most unfair thing that has been said about me has been that I'm not in this to win it. That is the furthest thing from the truth. I'm not doing this for any other reason other than to win it, because I'm committed to changing the direction of this nation. And I knew in my heart, even before this surge of the last 2 weeks, that the American people, the voice of the people, would eventually shine through, because the voice of the people is more powerful than the voice of the media. And so this is what the perception that I want to correct, and it's now beginning to show, and I'm very happy about that.
Herman, it's great to see you. Thanks for being with us and taking some time off from the campaign trail, and I hope to see you again very soon.
You will, Mike, and thank you.